Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train: The Last Divinity. Working out on these Covenant 25 runs that we've got to, grind our way through. Who do we still need? Let's take a moment and look. That's a lot of them. Pretty much, if we random, we have like a 70% chance of getting something we haven't won with there. So you know what? Random. Until we get down to like 50%, I'll probably still do the random ones. I really do want to do a, oh god, it's a Hellhorn alt champion. I really want to do a Stygian guard main, because I think I've only done one of those, and Disposable Account keeps asking me to play Stygian. But right now we have Hellhorn alt and Awoken alt, Fortify, Sharpen, Pyre Chomper, and buff debuff Seraph. I wanted, honestly, to play another one of these Exile Hellhorn builds, because I took a look at some of my old play regarding this champion, the Shardtail Queen, the Red Queen. I took a look at what I think I need in order to win as her. I did a little bit of soul searching, and I have a few ideas for how I might want to handle this champion. This is also an extremely unusual first artifact choice here. Dazing units when they enter your train means that your champion can live a lot longer. If the enemy units are dazed, you can just put out, imps to take some shots, and then maybe they can get tossed. But getting plus 5 HP per turn, per unit, it's absurdly great, because it's a heal for 5 every turn, and I have to imagine we can probably keep our queen alive using a combination of armor and heal cards, so it might be totally worth it just to give the Shardtail Queen plus 5 HP per turn if she's the tank, and if she's not the tank, then whatever. It's very interesting. Man, this is like, it's really an interesting decision here, because these are both amazing. I think I'm gonna go with the plus 5 HP though, because we have great tanks in the Awoken, because we want things to be as tanky as possible. I'm gonna go for it. And then we have the opportunity of taking a tank queen that kills imps and deals 20 damage per imp to enemy units, or the queen that gives us an imp every turn, and the imps are cheaper. I'm gonna take Imperialist. To have one unit that can maybe wipe a floor, I think is going to be pretty good for us. Oh, you can even, you can buff, yeah. We can maybe even go into like a rage build here. But my idea for the queen, I think I've learned this over time. My idea for the queen now is that I think I'm going to try to play the queen as a mixed bag. Don't just focus one line of upgrades. Instead, with the queen, maybe try to get some of all of the different upgrades. Get the upgrade that lets you toss your imps. Get the upgrade that allows you to create an imp every turn. Get the upgrade that gives you rally, and then just have like a mixed bag queen that does a little bit of everything. Because her upgrades, they don't really scale exponentially like they do on other champions. The Awoken tank that has spikes, it goes from spikes 10, 20, and 40. It gets doubled every time. The Shardtail Queen damage, I think it goes 20, 30, 40. So you're not really gaining that much per imp. The Resolve goes from 10, 15 to 20, or 10, 15 to 25. The, let's think. The one that gives you imps. You don't always want to have 2 imps every turn, even if they are cheap with the queen. So like the scaling, I think, is actually better if you just take one of every little ability, because you get a mixed bag of queen actions. That's the way I'm kind of thinking about it. I don't even know if that's gonna be necessarily accurate, but it's kind of what I wanna give this a shot with today, and see if we can't make something work. And I think having extra HP on the queen is gonna be nice to help keep her alive a little bit. So we're gonna certainly try to keep this queen as alive as possible. And definitely get the gold and root seeds you. Obviously some sort of like you know, armor gain or tankiness that we can provide for the queen would be nice, but we got to figure out how that's actually gonna all happen. We also have run out of imps, so definitely getting the form that gives you more imps is going to be something that's nice to have in the future, but well, you know, we've got to get there. So action throws the imp, so we want the imp to be thrown early. We want to get more armor and then do more damage, and that's good enough. So, I mean, so far the first fight has been, you know, absurdly amazing, but this is just because there's, you know, not really anything that's going up against us. I think that, what is this? Buff, debuff Seraph? Rage doesn't really fit that well on a buff, debuff Seraph build, but Rage does work if you get like an Animus, if you can somehow just buff the units exponentially speaking. I do love an Ascend to make one big floor. I do worry about this not necessarily being super helpful if you know, are trying to like ascend your queen. I guess you could ascend your queen to the back when Relentless happens and then just have her as like a damage dealer / tank. But I do also, I kind of like Ritual of Battle. The only fight it's gonna not be good on is Seraph, and if we get a multi-striker, we're gonna love it. It's a very expensive card though. I think I'd rather go Hidden Passage just to have something that we can perhaps utilize a little bit more offensively, because we have things that we're playing right now. We're playing all of our imps, we're playing the Root Seeds, we're playing the Sharpen. Do we really have time? And you know, we have Root Seeds and Sharpens, we don't need Rage. If we have a multi-striker, we're gonna spam those cards. So give me the Hidden Passage. Steel Enhancer, also, you know, we could use this to buff multi-strikers, to buff HP. We could use the Consume to give us a little bit of regen. We don't really need extra draw. I think if you're gonna go something here, you should probably go regen. I mean, if you get an Awoken Tank, you're gonna love it. And we got the Awoken Hollow, which is kind of exactly what I was hoping for. We do have Horned Warriors as well. Oh my god. Plus 30, plus 30, plus 1. Man, a Demon Fiend on an Animus. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But I also do like an Awoken Hollow, at least early. It's probably my favorite, you know, champion, or not champion, but my favorite Awoken tank that you can get for the most part. Spells or units? I guess what would we prefer, a Hellhorn unit or an Awoken unit? Probably an Awoken unit, because if we can get a Animus of Will, they will kick ass. And we can always upgrade spells to be cheaper, and maybe have holdover on a Fortify or Hidden Passage with double stack or something like that. So I think we will go Awoken units here. Quick or plus 15, plus 15, plus 1 capacity and spikes 10. Ugh. Not the best. Not the best. Like, really not the best. Like, really not the best. I mean, a quick... If we could put quick on something, that might be nice. Early, I think they're gonna be okay. I think we'll take it, but I don't love it. That's what I'm gonna say about that. So remove Consume, Wildwood Sap is the only target. Magic Power, no targets. -1, any target. Let's see what kind of Divine Temple spell upgrades we have. Intrinsic, and -2. Well, an Intrinsic Sharpen is interesting, but it doesn't really do that much without getting a holdover on it. An Intrinsic Fortify with holdover could be nice to keep someone alive, but it's like meh. This is probably a no-take there, which is unfortunate. But we will at least make things cheaper. Let's go with a Sharpen, and then, honestly, probably just... Oh, do I want to Purge or reroll and make the other Sharpen cheaper? I'd probably rather Purge. Just gets it out of the deck, you know? I don't know what else I'm gonna be drawing. There's nothing really to draw. Enemy units appear on each floor. We can probably handle that. You know, what else am I gonna be drawing? I'm gonna be drawing 5 imps and then run out of imps. I mean, we have the tank, but I can't put the tank, the queen, and then imps on the same floor. This is a bit of a problem with imps right now. I mean, I can't even put the Awoken Hollow down, they'll just die. So, Oh no, they won't die at the bottom. So you know what, Shardtail Queen can go here and wipe the floor. Hollow, Sharpen, now get some kills, and the Root Seeds we can just play on you. I do need to keep my units alive, but we'll work on that later. I also can't kill the Collector. Oh no. Okay. You're living. You're killing everything, you're killing the Collector. That was very unusual, but we got it done. Animus of Speed, probably go down here. Now everything is, well, most things are dying. Maybe not everything, but we're getting there. Can't believe you're living. I mean, the plus 5 HP, it's really nice because I don't actually have a lot of regen right now, so being able to stack up just a little bit of free damage is, you know, actually rather helpful. So we'll get those out. We'll buff, no, we gotta regen this one. Keep you alive for as long as possible. Nothing's making it to the pyre. Okay, you're making it to the pyre. Oh no, you're not making it to the pyre because you're freaking dead, dude. How wonderful. Get some train stewards out, you never know. A little bit of regen, spikes. Also, it's not spikes, it's cultivation is what's giving him the extra HP and giving your other unit the extra HP. I gotta remember about that. So Molting Imp, that's probably what we want. Maybe duplicate it or put it in another imp. Just having imps seems like a pretty good call, and I will definitely take another sap, just because you want to be able to stack up regen. And, I mean, units don't really, I'd rather have units as opposed to forge the unit, so I'm gonna go for the free artifact as well. Conserve energy or +2 on slay. You know, that's actually extremely tempting. +2 attack on slay on like a spikes unit is gonna give us a lot of spikes, but also I love the idea of holding energy with the Pyre Chomper. Makes you a little bit resistant to Ember Drain as well. We'll take a Steel Worker, resolve to friendly units. A little bit of armor helps a lot, and we will get an artifact. Let's go to the Concealed Caverns first. All right, and we just immediately get the option for Refraction. If you put that on the Awoken Hollow, they're their own floor. If you put that on the Steelworker, they're their own floor, unless you get the capacity upgrade coming up. You could minor refract the Awoken Hollow, but then you're not gonna be able to put as many upgrades on them. So what would you take here? I mean, this is where now I would wish I could have buffed a unit and then put a third jewel on someone. But I think if anything, you just want to buff like a hollow, and then you can move units behind the hollow using the Ascend card that you have. So I think we'll do that, and we just got to make sure to put them on the top floor every turn, every combat. It's not the worst. Okay, and this is extremely interesting. Summon triggers an additional time, units are cheaper, or third card, draw one. I got to admit, gaining plus 120 health on an Awoken Hollow seems pretty nice. Double summon effects out of the imps seems beautiful. I think you gotta do that, because there's a possibility that if we can get a Transcendent, make it endless, keep replaying it, we could just ball out of control. It's hard, but you could do it in theory. And I would like to, you know, try, I guess. So, are you gonna kill me if I put you all down here? Probably. So I think we might want to start with the queen on the bottom floor, because you're gonna do 30 damage. I'd like to put the queen at the bottom, I just don't know if it's possible. By the way, hello, welcome to the stream, Mighty Odin. How you doing today? Let's see. You got 20 HP. I can kill 2 of them. If I put the Steelworker in the front, he'll die and the queen will live. It'll be Queen's Imp, kills 2. Shardtail Queen, Steelworker. Steelworker will take 5, 5, and 10, and then 10 will go to the Shardtail Queen. Or actually, 10 would go to the Imp if I want it. So it's gonna be this. Then 5, 5, 10, and then you'll just go there. Now you're not getting hit at all, which I like. We'll just play a Pyre Chomper for the energy. and then we'll just keep drawing cards. I like having the root seeds with all of this extra energy. We can maybe start, you know, balling out of control with our energy turns. Bang, bang, bang. Also, my imp has 6 HP. So you gotta get played. I could always ascend ya. I mean, there's no point in having you die, you know? I do wish I had a imp on this turn, but that's okay. What we can do is give you a little bit of spike, so now you're getting a couple of kills. I think we should also probably keep you alive. I think we should also probably dump a train steward. Actually, what we should do is probably dump the train steward and move it up. That way you're staying up here, you know? You might as well put you behind the tankiest tank I have. There's the Animus. The Animus will live, so there you go. The Molting Imp will live, and put him in the back anyway, so there you go. We'll fortify. Sharpen. I like the Sharpen up here on the hollow, I gotta admit. Just so that he has some spikes that can do some damage. And then, you know, we'll tank with the Train Steward, and I'd rather you heal than tank with the Train Steward, so I'm gonna leave the Train Steward in the deck. You're dying. You're taking a lot of damage. How much damage? You know, I mean, we're just gonna start there. If I play you in the front, you'll get 2 kills. 5, you'll take 21 damage. It's not that bad. You are losing 16 health on this turn. The queen, her job right now is not to live. Her job right now is just to slow. Slow down the enemies. Let me build up a higher floor that can actually do some real damage. Buff up a train steward, apparently. And then you're all dead. You might as well block some shots. You might as well block, oh, okay, can't even play you. I thought I had the energy, I guess not. Final wave! Now I could ascend you behind everything else, but actually we get much better value by ascending you. We'll make sure we imp to at least get another kill, and then we could just put a train steward out to block some shots and make you live a little bit longer. The queen's not exactly a good tank right now, but she's, you know, getting some things done. Who's getting the buff? The Animus in the back is getting the cultivation buff. Good to know. Because they have the lowest health, that's right. If I could put multi-strike on that Animus, that could be, like, okay. But you're dead. Our super awoken hollow tank is okay for the time being. I don't know if we need capacity. Spreading spores, One Horn's Tome, Last Stand. Fragile and multi-strike I don't think bothers me all that much. We can always put armor on a unit if we expect them to take a hit in the future. Having something that can having something we can spend energy on and that could really help us out in a combat feels like it's nice here. We have an energy surplus in many situations. -2 energy, +5, +10. I do like the Shattered Shell here. Slay +3, we could put that on something else if we want, or we could just try to make this unit quick. Energy, draw, capacity. Capacity is gonna be a problem with the queen. I think full stop. Capacity is gonna be a problem with the queen. We might go energy next and then be able to play more of our like Shattered Shell cards and whatnot. I do still like the idea of going to like card duplication. I don't really know what I would duplicate. I could duplicate Pyre Chomper and have more energy. It doesn't seem like that bad of an idea, does it? All right, let's do it. Animus of Will, Steel Singer. Okay, so +20, +40, +1 capacity, and Rejuvenate +1 attack. You also have Rejuvenate +1 attack permanently. I could give you Quick very easily by putting an Animus inside of you, but the Animus of Will is so good at being buffed with Root Seeds. I can also give the Steel Singer multi-strike, but that would apply Fragile, which I don't necessarily want. You also have Summon, gain 80 health, which is 160 health. By default, you're a 200 HP unit if I can keep you alive that long. How the heck do we play this? How the heck do we play this? plus 20, plus 40, rejuvenate, plus 1 attack. I don't think you put the Steel Singer into the Awoken Hollow, but that is kind of funny. I think you Steel Singer and then make them quick. We can make the Shattered Shell quick. By okay. You take the Animus of Speed, you put the Animus inside the Shattered Shell. Boom, you have a quick sweeper with Slay. So you have that done. You have a tank. Your current tank is the Awoken Hollow. I mean, they have freaking 200 health, right? I think what you might want to consider doing is getting the Animus of Will so you have something to buff with Sharp and Root Seeds. And then I mean, I don't know what you give Multi-Strike, but I gotta feel like that's the way to do it, right? Oh, the Animus of Will is just so good, but the Steel Singer is rare. Sorry, this is a bit of a tough call. I do like quickening the Shattered Shell. You do get extremely strong though, but I worry about capacity to an absurd degree right now. We have a major capacity problem. If we have a capacity problem, we should probably take the Animus of Will. And I say we have a capacity problem because one floor is the Hollow, one floor is a Steel Singer, and one floor is our Queen. And if I put the Steel Singer in the middle floor, there's no room for anything behind him. So yeah, we gotta go Animus of Will, I think. It's a shame, but I really do think that's what you want. Now, do you duplicate a unit to put it in a unit? He said unit. I think you could duplicate a Hollow and put a Hollow in a Hollow. So you have Rejuvenate, Cultivate 4, which is actually kind of amusing. But do you need to? We also would like to put a summon Molting Imp in something else, but I think I think that'll work. You go in there, what do we double? I still don't know what we double. I'm still thinking about it. I guess you could double One Horn's Tome and make like an insanely strong Shattered Shell with all the Multi-Strike. But if we're going to be putting Multi-Strike on the Animus, the only thing we need the Shattered Shell to do is get some kills. The Animus can actually finish things off on another floor. I think you double a unit or Wildwood Sap. I just don't know what you double. There's nothing else for us really to play around with here. We just got to pick something, you know? So what the heck do you double? I think maybe you actually double Hidden Passage. Out of everything, it's the only card that I'm not getting that I want to get. So, do you go for making the Imp do 30 damage instead of 20, or get a rally buff? More health on the Queen would be certainly quite nice. A rally buff would mean that you could ascend her at some point and actually put her behind some stuff. I think I'm gonna go Imperialist though. To be able to kill 25 HP units on like high packed shard fights might be what we want. But I gotta admit, I'm not entirely certain with this Queen. I don't really understand yet even how to deal with her. But I know what I'm doing here. We're going to Hollow. We are not gonna play the Queen at the bottom. We're gonna put the Queen here. And we are going to draw as quickly as we can. Because I need to get something that, I need to get an Imp, is basically what it boils down to. Oh, they hasted all the way up to the top, huh? Well, that blows. I don't have any spikes. You're gonna do 30 damage to the pyre. Hey, GT Quark, thank you for the resub for 21 months. And hello, welcome, Dragonflame, to the chat. How are you doing? By the way, we're taking 43 damage, we're living by 1 HP. I don't know what to do about this situation. I forgot that they would haste all the way up to the top, and I have no spikes, so I can't kill these units. You're gonna do 30 damage to the pyre. You're gonna do more because I'm killing a unit, and I don't think there's anything I can do about this. I don't think there's anything that I can do about this because I literally can't kill any of these units. So, I guess we're just going to do that, and do this, and then more enemies are gonna make it through. Oh my, is our pyre gonna live? Yes, it has 5 HP. There's nothing I can do about these units, and I guess I should have put the queen at the bottom. That's what it boils down to. I put the queen on the wrong floor. I put the queen on the wrong floor, so I think we're gonna lose because of that. Just like instantaneously, we're dead, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. Well, we will restart the run. Hellhorn, Awoken, Exile. Let's remember what we had here. Certainly not the way I had envisioned this going, but that's okay. All right, let me just restart the run, please. Oh no, my win streak of 1. I may have broken the game by restarting the run right when I died. Yeah, I think I broke the game, so I'm gonna exit out of that. It was a very interesting run, at least up to that point, but yeah, just not being able to stop the units that hasted up to the top and did 30 damage and then were buffed by all the other units just kind of screwed us. So let's restart a run here. We're gonna do the same combo and see what we can get this time. Consume Seraph with regen, steel enhancers, and hidden passages. All right. Rage and spikes deal +1 damage per stack. So this is double damage spikes. I think I'll take double damage spikes, it's really good. And then, do you want +4 armor each time it's applied, or rage does not decay, or at the start of turn add a sting? We've done armor build with Hellhorn before, so we know that it works. Rage build could also be very interesting if you get a lot of rage or multi-strikers, but I really do think that you just want more armor gain, and then you can build around that if you need to, especially early, I think you can. And we're gonna do the same imp as well. The same imp queen anyways. But yeah, could have been better. could have been better. It's a shame too, because that double summon effect relic is like really freaking amazing. But that's okay. So kill imps, deal damage to the floor. I think we're gonna start here. I'm gonna put you down. Also, the +5 HP per turn one was also very good, but that's okay. You are dying. You're not gonna die. Don't worry about it. We do have to play a lot of things though. Ascend. Hello. Train Steward. Imp. Could have put the imp in the back, but I'd rather save a little bit of HP. The queen could die here. This is definitely not as good of a start as it was the last time around. You'll tank 2 shots and then you'll die. I think the queen is dead, but there's also not really much I can do to stop these enemies as they move up. So I gotta think about this. If I give you 16 HP, that's not enough because you need to be able to block 21, which is not gonna happen. All right, if you cannot survive, we will put up a train steward and we will buff said train steward. Because at least you're dying. There's a chance I can kill the boss on the bottom floor and not take any pyre damage, which is what I'm trying to, well, okay, maybe not. Gonna say, which is what I'm trying to go for here, but obviously not. I mean, I gotta do something to stall you. I think we accept pyre damage. At least we're getting 1 kill. 5-5-5. There's no way I can keep anything alive up there. I mean, I certainly hope we don't die here, because I have nothing to stop all these units. And you know what? In that case, we're just gonna do another quick little restart run here. Yeah, I get it. Let's see. Buff you live for 1 more turn. Buff you, taking 38. All right, restart it again. No problem. You know, you take the early challenge, and if you die, you die. Buff, debuff, Seraph, imp in a box. Give me jack strips. We'll start on floor 2 now. Give me the Imperialist. I'm gonna make this damn queen work one of these days. I guess starting everyone off with plus like 5 damage, plus 4 damage per unit was just a little bit strong. A little bit too strong. Fine, you got me. All right. Hey, at least we're able to kill things now. Because we're not getting hit for we're not getting hit for 28 damage on the first turn of combat. So that certainly helps me. Okay, you're all almost dead. I'd rather just stop the damage though, and I will buff you. You died because of jack strips, beautiful. So don't play the imps, maybe. Well, they can just be like chump blockers in the future, so we'll not play them, we'll leave them. Armor, energy, root seeds, get you out of the way. That killed him because it moved him up. I can't believe that we are not actually winning there. How are you not dead? How are you not dead? You got 2 HP. How did that happen? You died to jack strips. Good lord. Well, we don't have a welder helper, do we? What do you give? Armor 10 and summon apply armor 10 to friendly units? I'm gonna take a welder helper. An endless helper would be amazing. I think we're also gonna take here a razor sharp. We'll try to make that work. And I think I will go unit upgrades, because if I could make one endless, I would love to. So we got multi-strike. Multi-strike Alpha Fiend is pretty damn good. I mean, that can end up being a lot of damage, so we'll go for it. And then do you want +5, +10? I mean, 35 HP is pretty decent. I'd rather just put blockers in front of you until I can get you buffed with something that's a little bit better. So maybe I'll just dump a steward. And then I highly doubt there's anything here that we're gonna want. Spell chain. I mean, spell chain razor sharp is kind of interesting. You could apply a lot of attack buff for each one of these. It's expensive though. What is that? +10 magic power and piercing? Doesn't. You know what? Spell chain imp in a box. There you go. Now you're thinking. When we get that card for 1 energy, we summon 4 imps. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. Everything will die to jack strips here, so this is okay. I mean, this is kind of why you take jack strips. You summon the enemies and then they just freaking die instantaneously. So yeah, this is potentially interesting. I don't actually have... anything that I can do right now, though. We're gonna play you. We're gonna play you. I will prevent as much damage as possible on you. And I'll ascend you, because I can prevent damage on both of you doing that. Okay. I do love everything dying in like a single hit. So here's our imp in a box play, okay? You do 5 damage on death. I mean, that's pretty good. We got a Transcendent, a Molting Imp, a Welder Helper, and a Pyre Chomper, and you are the Throw Shardtail Queen. So give me damage. Oh, I'm a fool. Really gotta play the Energy Imp first. Well, that's okay, we can still get a little bit of armor. Certainly what some would call a dumb move. Should have put the train steward in front at the top. No, maybe I want the energy. Oh my lord. Anyways, that was like absurdly dumb, but You're hitting for 10, you're gonna block a shot. You're gonna hit for 1. I don't care about the 1. You're taking 80. I can kill you though, you're not that bad. I just need a chump blocker next turn. We got several. So what imps have we played? We played Queen's Imp, Molting Imp, and Welder Helpers, so we can play a Transcend Imp. Okay. Just be very careful with what you play and when you play it. So, I mean, the Imp in a Box worked, I just played it incorrectly. But if we can make that holdover, that'd be nice. I also like the idea of sacking an Imp for more draw, but the extra energy would also be nice. But I think we'll take an important work. Holdover on that is also good, but I don't know what I would prefer. Sting, Vine Grasp, Bramble Lash. We have 2 Vine Grasps. I don't think we need a third. We just need to upgrade spells. And I do think we need to upgrade spells right now. Because Holdover is just like a weird combination that I want to see. I want to see it. And we got it. So we're gonna hold over the, because it consumes. So we have to remove consume. But we can at least hold over the important work and then reroll for the remove consume, but we don't have enough money for it. Well, that was silly of me. So Animus of Speed is quick, Husk Hermit is a sweep. Putting quick on the Husk Hermit is nice, but I kind of like the idea of putting something on the Animus. Putting like the Animus on something. I'm gonna take the Animus of Speed. I don't know why, I just feel like it, okay? I just feel like it, okay? We'll make the Vine Grasp do something. We will make Razor Sharp free. And hope for something good here. I don't know, let me remove Consume. I don't like Awoken's Rail Spike anymore, because it only reduces the cost by -1. You might still draw a card you can't play, but considering everything in our deck costs 1, I actually don't think it's that bad. I'll still take it. And I don't want the money. All right, this will be interesting. So if we get Imp in a Box, the first time we play it, we can get 4 imps, but then you can't use it again because it consumes. But if we can make it not consume, it'll be expensive, but we can play it, and then we can give it a holdover or make it cost less if we can get the artifact that reduces the Look, there's a lot of things to consider. It's a very interesting interesting build here. So I think you gotta start up here. You either take 18 or you take 12. I'd rather, I think I'd rather start here, because if the enemies move up, they'll get killed by jack strips and then I don't have to deal with them. But I'll give you the armor. And then I can just worry about these enemies that live just because they have barely enough HP. So, well, I actually think we just do that. We did get an important work. Can't really use it, unfortunately. Do 14 times 2. I don't even know how to keep you alive. I mean, I can kill you, which I guess we should do. So that'll do it. You do 8 damage. I don't mind saving 8 health and then increasing your damage output. It's definitely a funky way of doing it, but it's kind of what I gotta do, I think. Okay, Imp in a Box. This is big. We did get a Pyre Chomper, so you gotta play the Pyre Chomper first. That's what I've learned. Now you got energy, you can play the other Imp in a Box. Now you got 5 imps in your hand, what the heck are you gonna do with them all? We're gonna give you armor, we're gonna give you armor. I'm going to... play some imps, and then play some imps, and then, I don't know, give everyone rage, I suppose. Hit you, because everyone else is dead. This is strange. Also, hello, welcome, OG Kushmir and Zero in chat. How you guys doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Let's play the Rail Spike. We've got an Imp, a Root Seeds, and then a free Vine Grasp. Oh boy. Well, we can at least play them. Don't even really want to play the Imp. I guess we want to save the Imps so that we can toss them. We'll buff you. At this point, you know, the only thing worth playing that can protect the Alpha Fiend is a Train Steward, as horrible as it is. You do damage. And you're dying to the Disciple Protector, so we're not giving the boss armor. Although she lost the trigger for that. I don't see us really killing the boss though, but you never know. Now you're taking 60. I think we'll buff you. How much damage do you do? 8. So this doesn't change it. I don't know. I don't have any heals. Like, I have literally no heals in the deck. You're taking 531 though. I might be able to get you just here. 543. You're gonna die in a single hit. I just wish I could play some of these imps or ascend units. I mean, this is like the worst hand. But you will only hit my pyre once because of jack strips. So it's not that bad. We at least made it past the first boss, you know, 40 minutes into a run. We will definitely take a Transcend Imp. We will then duplicate this imp and make it endless, and that is gonna be our run. I hate to be that, like, this is our run and this is what we're doing, but this is our run and this is what we're doing. I think we need a tank. I think we will also go capacity. That way we can put our tank and our Alpha Fiend on the same floor without having to worry about ascends. The ascends could work to do it ourselves, but it's a bit finicky. You know, maybe we would actually just prefer energy to draw through the deck faster, because we can play more cards. Oh man, that's interesting. Transcend Imp plus infused with the Queen's Imp can solo carry. Only if you draw them. That's my big my big issue whenever I've been playing as this Queen champion is I never seem to draw what I need to draw when I need to draw. I mean, you saw in the last combat, the last turn, I drew all my imps and all of my ascends and my holdover important work. When I needed imps, I never drew the imps. The imps are not banner units, so you can't count on them. They also don't scale very well into the late game unless you upgrade them and get artifacts that synergize with them. I just don't like the Queen Imp, but I'm gonna do everything I can to succeed here so I never have to play her with, you know, Awoken again. But I really don't know what to take. If we get capacity, it's easier to put things down. I'm gonna go for draw. If it's so important to get the imps, I'm gonna try to go for draw and then to get through the deck faster. We're also going to duplicate a card, and we are going to duplicate the Endless Imp and then make the Endless Imp endless. And by Endless Imp, I mean Transcend Imp. Because if we do that, then we can literally get it every turn with every single imp we get, including the imps out of important work and Imp in a Box. So this could be how we win. Spoilers, it's how we're gonna win. As for these, I actually don't think we need them. A quick sweeper is important, but if we can get the Endless Imp, that it doesn't matter. So I think I'm actually gonna take nothing here. Like, the Alpha Fiend behind a tank could be our top floor. Yeah. I mean, I could even make the Alpha Fiend quick with the Animus, but we have other things to do. I actually think this is a skip. I need to thin out the deck right now. I have to thin out the deck right now. So we're going to remove Train Stewards. They're too big. They gotta go. We are going to upgrade our champion. Imps cost -1. I actually like that because if I went draw, I'm gonna have a hard time playing all these imps with energy, making them cheaper. I think is what I want. And I'm diversifying the queen. You know, a lot for most champions in this game. You want to go one set path to get as many stacking bonuses as possible. Right now, I'm like, nah, give me the Shardtail Queen with multiple different effects on her, multiple different upgrade paths, so I get as many unique triggers and bonuses as possible. I'm not looking for one big bonus. I'm looking for lots of little bonuses to hopefully stack up. That's kind of what you get with the imps, right? The imps themselves, you're constantly playing the imps. You're constantly wanting to draw imps, kill them, bring them back, replay them, do a little bit of chip damage with them over and over and over again, not make one imp a god. I mean, right now we're gonna make one imp a god because that's because it's a transcend imp. So I mean, there you go. Also, tia. So hopefully this transcend imp just carries the run, because that's kind of what I'm gonna hope for. I hate the idea of giving these guys +6, so we're gonna say no. They already gain in power every floor. I don't really want to make them any stronger if I can avoid it. But Imp. I have enough energy to play everything else. You're gonna be ascended, so I'm not that concerned. You're also dead, which is beautiful. And we got the imp in a box, so we're gonna start there. And we did get a Pyre Chomper imp, so that's very good for energy purposes. You're also big. So, what do we need? I wanna play the other imp in a box. We're gonna start here as a chump blocker. I think we're gonna play... Well, I need to kill the units in the back, so we're gonna start with a Molting Imp, then play the other imp in a box, then we're gonna play a Molting Imp and a Welder Helper. Everything is now dying. We're gonna play 2 imps up here. No, well, we can just play an Animus up here. It's probably better than 2 imps. As for the buff, well, actually, we want to hidden passage you up. And you know what? That gives us room for another imp. Let's go. We got important work, so now we can maybe get the endless imp going back over and over and over again, which is going to be ideal if we can make it work. So the imp goes down. We want the imp to be holdover. Well, we wanted to get the other imp, really. And then I think you maybe just draw 3 to get more imps. Straight up. And we actually did get a free Transcend Imp, but also a Welder Helper, and then the Transcend Imp. Alright, so this is a beautiful combination that we have built for ourselves. It's wonderful, and hopefully... I should have ascended you. Hopefully this does what I need it to do. We also have a lot of energy because of the energy imp, and then when it keeps coming back every turn, we get that energy every turn. So right now we have like 7 energy, because we play this and we're gonna get the energy back like immediately. So let's start with the queen imps, because watch this. Transcend Imp, hold over the Transcend Imp, who has 41 HP. You get a Transcend Imp, and you have 12 energy. I mean, and 146 armor, which is beautiful. But like, this is the dream combination. I would never expect this to go this well on every fight or on every run as this unique little champion here, because I mean, you know me and you know how I feel about this champion. It's not always gonna be this amazing, but sometimes it is, and then you just like ball out of control. Sure. Also, hello, welcome. Original name not found to the stream, and Xanthus Phoenix. Any plans on playing Darkest Dungeon later? I was thinking about it. I was certainly thinking about it. So we'll see if I do that. Probably will. 477. 367. I mean, that was 110 damage from the Transcend Imp, because we're stacking plus 10 damage every turn by getting a free imp every turn. It's very interesting how that works. Why even play the cards? And with this much health, we are, you know, definitely surviving long enough that we can kill other units. So that seemed to work very nicely. I don't think we need another important work. I don't think we need any of this. We need to thin out the deck to get to the imps faster. That's the only thing that matters. We don't need well, okay, one good heal for the Thorn Hollow. I could see that. I could see that. But other than this, I wanna duplicate the Transcendent, definitely, and I just wanna thin out the deck. So that's exactly where we're going. What do we have that we do not want? I don't want Queen Imps because we have Queen Imps. I want to get to the Transcendent as quickly as possible. So we're gonna dupe it for plus 15, which is expensive, but it's kind of just like what this run is built around right now. And I'm gonna stall as long as I can on more upgrades there. Multi-strike. I don't think that really matters that much because of the amount of damage that we do. Also, I know I said no to the previous trial, but I'm starting to think that maybe I should have said yes. So they're doing 6, 8, 10, sorry. They're doing 6, 8, 9, 10. They're doing 20 damage. Also, Solder J, thank you, hello, welcome, and thank you for the resub for 14 months. Haven't been able to make it to a live stream in a bit, but I'm slowly catching up on the VODs. Good luck on the runs, thank you, and good to see you. I think we want to put a queen out. They're not gonna die. They're gonna get close, but they're not gonna die. I think we also pull you to the front. That way you don't get buffed by the units behind you dying. And dude, we got the Transcendent and the Impfinite box and a Thorned Hollow on the same turn. So hopefully we get energy out of these imps. Okay. We also got another Transcendent. I have no idea how we're gonna play this turn, but we're gonna try. It's gonna be Fire Chomper, Impfinite box. We did get the Welder Helper, which is the one that I wanted. So we're gonna play the Welder Helper. We're not quite living yet, because this guy does 45 damage? Excuse me? Well, we gotta play... We can play a Queen's Imp. Bear with me. Queen's Imp. Razor Sharp. It opens up space for another unit, which is gonna be a Transcendent, which gives us more armor, and a Transcendent, which gives us more armor. We're taking 62 damage, but we're freaking living. Then we can play a Thorned Hollow, and then buff you. You're living, I hate it, but like, there's nothing I can do on this turn. I mean, that unit was being buffed. Oh my god, we got another freaking shard enhanced enemy? The units being buffed is what's kind of screwing me here. I hate that you're dying, but you look. Here's the thing. We got some Transcendents. I could also buff a Transcendent with Focus Growth, which is interesting. So you're doing 45, you're doing 45 damage. That's how much damage you're doing? You're doing 45 damage? You're doing 20. Which is absurd. I gotta play the Focus Growth up here. Okay, so we need energy. This gives us energy and armor. We can then heal you. Now you're taking 44. Can't do more than that. No, actually I could. There you go. You're still doing 45 plus 12. You're doing 57 damage. I don't know if I can keep my queen alive. This blocks a hit of 6. And this will block... I'm trying to figure out how I can do this in a way that blocks the most damage. Because the Transcendent would have... Maybe I should have healed you. The Transcendent would have 21 HP, which is enough to block 2 shots from the Quill Marksman. If I can set this up properly. But I don't think I can. I think our queen is dead. If I put the imp in the front, I think she would have lived, though. We still have double transcendence, and we can still play them, but not having the queen buff is certainly annoying. Because if we put the transcendent in the front, it has 21 HP. Hit, die. Okay, you know what? I think I've got it wrong. 21 HP means that this imp takes both shots from the tank and then the first shot from the quill marksman. This imp will take a second shot, meaning that we're only going to get hit by one shot from the marksman. There we go. Now we live with only taking 15 damage. But we'll keep buffing our imp build. Okay, you living is important, queen. All right. Now, welder helper. Then you transcend imp. Now you get 40 armor per imp. Then you can bring it back. Then you can get another 40 armor. Then you can get another 40 armor. There you go. Beautiful. Now we have 145 armor. What are you worried about? What do you mean you can't stop all that damage? Let's try not to buff you too much. He says before buffing him. I also need more heals for my tank. That is something that is a bit of a problem. I have no heals for the tank unit up here. You're also living, which is a problem, but this will probably kill you. Almost, damn it. Okay. Well, we got imps. Let's play them. Dude, we can draw so many cards! I can draw all of the cards! There you go. Here's another hand for you, by the way. It's so good. I have more energy, too. Have another imp. Okay. So keeping you alive is actually like the most important thing there. And then, I don't know, at this point I could put the queen up at the top floor. She has 289 armor, but I think we can just do this and then you don't get any armor because you're a jerk. Right, you're taking 160. That's not a lot of damage, admittedly. But, I don't know if you knew this, but I can keep playing cards. So I'm gonna keep playing my cards. Now you're taking 220. Now you're taking 240. Now you're taking 280. Okay, I'm not actually, I don't, it does not seem like I'm applying that much more damage to you, at least not directly. Okay, well. That's gotta do a lot, right? Yeah, 390. 412, 434. If only I had some spikes to apply. I have 1 HP. We should start, we need a capacity upgrade and then we need to start playing the queen on the middle floor because it's silly that she's getting to that point where she's almost dead, you know? Alright, this is gonna be strange. Oh, I killed you with imps. All right, I mean, if it works, it works. Reset your health? Nah. I'll just take the gold straight up. So we could take another imp in a box. I gotta admit, it doesn't sound that bad. I'm tempted to take some armor, but you know what? Go for the imps, because the imps are fun. And I do not want these. The only thing I want in this deck right now are imps. I need to get rid of the other units that I have. I also need to buff the queen at some point. We also do need to buff our units. I mean, we have a Thorned Hollow and an Animus that we're not doing anything with. And a Train Steward still. So if we go left, we could go to a Concealed Caverns. If we go right, we could remove 2 cards and upgrade spells. I think we would want some unit upgrades right now. We need other units that can survive when the Shard-Tailed Queen is, you know, building up her strength. So let's go left. I could also go for another relic. Dude, another level of multi-strike on the Alpha Fiend doesn't seem that bad to me. We'll give you base health. +5, +10 does not interest me. We will re-roll. I gotta admit, a endless armor imp does keep my units alive for quite some time. We'll put more health on the Thorned Hollow. And then we will purge a Train Steward. Slowly just purging cards out of the deck. An imp every turn? It's amazing. Now what do we take here? I think we take nothing. Well, actually, we need to get pretty strong by the time we get to the Divine Horde. Are we gonna just like let the Queen do everything, or are we gonna try to meld units together? What do we have? Quick on the Alpha Fiend is good. So that'll be another 25, and then if we take another 30 from relics, that doesn't seem that bad. All right. So you know what? I think I will go for the artifact. Friendly units gain +1 attack per spikes. Consume has a chance to discard, which is pretty nice with the Awoken Rail Spike, the Imps in a Boxes. But once we get these cards consumed, we don't care about them coming back. I think what we want is the draw, and we just got to play around it a little bit carefully. We're also in, you know, high risk range with the threat level, but that's fine. But yeah, if we merge a unit and then take one artifact, or merge a unit and then duplicate a card, like the Imp in a Box, then we actually do have, actually we could just duplicate another Transcendent. We actually would have enough pack shards, so. And I don't expect this fight to be nearly as difficult as it was last fight. So we're gonna start at the bottom. We have the Transcendent already, which is beautiful. You can go out, do some damage. We even have the Imp in a Box, which is great. You might as well... Dude, you know what? A Rage Imp, I didn't even think about it, but a Rage Imp does help our Queen do more damage, except for Seraph. So I think we will... Well, I think we'll put the Animus out, because we have the Pyre Chomper Imp, so then we'll just put it down here for energy. Then we'll do another Rage... Well, we'll do it down here. We'll do a Rage Imp. This is like a bad place for my imps, but for now it's okay. Then we'll do a Transcendent. Then we will do a... Why do you do 40 damage? Oh, because of the rage, that's right. Well, we'll buff you. And then I don't mind killing an imp. I want to save capacity on another floor because I actually do need to put down my Alpha Fiend and ascend them on this turn. And I don't know how to do that right now because there's no capacity for them. So, I don't know. They're kind of just out, I suppose. They're out. They're here. They're just, you know, chilling. Doing stuff. What's going on? There's nothing here. Oh, you're here. Weight of Contrition. Yeah, okay. I mean, it does suck. I think you got to start with a Transcendent. No, we're gonna Awoken Rail Spike on this turn, which is also just like absurd and broken and lovely. So let's get another Pyre Chomper out. Then let's Transcend him, and I'm gonna put him at the front so that I don't need him to block a damn. I'll block one hit. Doesn't matter. They're endless. Who cares? Then we'll put another one out. I'm gonna save this one. No, we should use it. We're gonna get an important work soon. And all of our cards cost 1 or 0 except for 1 focused growth. So you know what? Go ahead. Give me all the energy. We got the important work anyways, which is beautiful. So I don't know. Do it again. You know, I kind of don't mind killing you, so I have more capacity. You know what? We can do this. We can do this. Get Weight of Contrition, get Weight of Contrition, put down an Alpha Fiend. So we can ascend him on that turn. That's beautiful. Okay, then the Alpha Fiend gets buffed. I can kill this imp. I don't want to add it to my draw. You know, kill you. because I'm gonna draw you in a minute. Play you. I don't have room for this imp, so we might as well just play the rail spike at this point. Draw 19 cards. These did not get their cost reduced, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Then, hidden passage you. Now you're out of here. Then you can get buffed. You can keep getting buffed. I mean, we have like infinite cards at this point. It's kind of fun. We got a Welder Helper, which we want to be played, and another Transcendent. The Transcendent, though, is free. I can play him up here. So we're gonna play a Transcendent, a Welder Helper, which we're gonna want, and then we will play a Rage Imp, which we're gonna want, and then we'll ascend an Imp, and then we'll play an Imp. You might as well just play the Imps. I mean, I have a floor that I just don't have anything to do with it. So there's the Endless Welder Helper. There's the Endless Transcendent. Heal you, buff you. I need like another heal card in the deck. That is something that I would love. You might as well just ascend the Good Imp. Good Imp Lollipop. I don't know why I'm doing that just to kill the Imp, but in my head it seemed like the right idea at the time. You're not dying, are you? No, I saw a red X and I'm like, no, don't tell me. Oh my god, chat's right. There were no more temples coming up, so I can't merge my my quick into the Alpha Fiend. That's still fine. I mean, he's got 2 multi-strikes, but I should have been paying more attention, huh? Oh well. By the way, Tia. Then, kill you, play you again. I mean, I have 67 rage on the queen and 30 rage on this imp here. I'm not doing anything with them. I'll just keep buffing you, I suppose. I have 28 energy. And 9 cards I can draw. I mean, this is getting a little insane. And I have these imps that I don't even want. I'm just putting them on another floor to dump them. Really, I need to put the queen in the middle so that I have a floor at the bottom to dump garbage that dies. That would probably be ideal, don't you think? So there's 80 armor. And a lot of damage. There's more. Kill you. Play you. I want these imps to die. Like, I could ascend them, but I don't want to. I don't even have room for anything. I guess. Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I have infinite energy. You know, getting a Rage Imp would actually not be that bad if we upgrade our champion along that path, I suppose. Anyways, there's 600 armor. There's more armor. There's 900 armor. Can you get over, like, 1,000 armor? Does the number reach that high? Well, I guess we're about to find out. Every unit died on that floor, but I can still purge them pretty easily. And dump you, and dump you, and dump you, and dump you, and then draw another imp. And then play an imp. Yeah, we got 1,300 armor. Seems pretty good. I'm just gonna make my spells more expensive for like no reason. 9999 is limit. You know what? That's a good point. You did take 2,000 damage, which is pretty good. I do remember once I was playing as a Stygian and I saw that Frostbite maxed out at 999 and I was disappointed because I wanted to try to kill a boss in one turn, but I wasn't able to get there. Just barely, but I wasn't able to get there. Dude, another rail spike. It's insane. I mean, we can draw through the entire deck instantaneously. And then we desperately need capacity. I have no way of placing more units. And then we can double up on another unit. I really think that we just double up on like another armor imp because it's very important to get that out there. So we'd have 2 armor imps and 2 endless imps and 2, transcend imps. But that's like good enough, isn't it? And then we go here and then we duplicate a card and then get spell upgrades? Sounds good to me. And we can also just remove more cards while we're at it. Also, there's another artifact we can pick up. So if we duplicate an imp and get the artifact, we can get enough shard packs here. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Because I don't wanna just take money. Money's boring. I think what I will do is, I think I'll just get rid of these queen imps because, no, I'll get rid of one root seeds, why not? I was thinking about getting rid of both the queen imps, but that's fine. So we can go for rage imp or do 30 damage instead of 20 damage. I don't think we need to worry about 10 damage per imp. A rage imp though, man, it does help to do a lot more damage with your queen. The thing is, it is nice to do damage with imps and then keep that damage stacking up, but we'll probably get an imp from the Impfinite box that gives us raw damage. Having some rage, I think, is important. Being tankier is also probably more important. You know what? I'd rather you be tankier. I'm gonna go for the 30-45. That way you can live long enough in order to get the broken combo going, which is like super important. And so we do have two Endless Transcendents and an Endless Welder Helper. I honestly think you just go with another Endless Welder Helper. That way, you draw it, you keep your champion alive. Enemy units have 20 armor, who cares? And we got a molting imp. Oh, and we get one imp every turn, so we're bound to get an imp that does damage. Or adds rage. We can stall out a little bit. Oh, I mean, it totally freaking works. Why didn't I think of that? Anyways, this is like a very good starting turn, with the exception of energy. But we will get energy just by playing the imp or the queen and putting down her imps. So, do damage. There's the Welder Helper. We also got a Vine Grasp, which we don't really need, but we will play this imp, and then we will get more armor. We want to play the Welder Helper multiple times because every time you play a Welder Helper, the Transcendent gives that much armor again, based off of the damage of one Welder Helper, or the armor of one Welder Helper. So I guess it's what we want. And then we're good here, and then I don't know, do 3 damage. No extra energy, but like, really, it doesn't really matter. I would love to put a Transcendent here, that way we can do 5 damage to this collector and kill it, because we do have a Molting Imp in the discard pile. So we'll save 1 energy for that. We'll start here. Drew root seeds, beautiful. And you know what? We have a lot of armor built up on the Transcendent. We could even Animus, and then buff the Animus with armor. So now the Animus has 60 armor. And then we'll bring this imp back because it's the Transcendent, in case you didn't know. Our top floor is still kind of garbage, but I'm really hoping that we can just keep the Shardtail Queen alive long enough that she can get the job done herself. We drew another Welder Helper. You know what? Sure, go ahead and buff you. I have a lot of energy, which is good because we're going to spend it. Also, tia. All right, so here's our first Awoken Rail Spike. Now, all of the cards in our deck are essentially free. I don't know if we are gonna get a combination that allows us to go infinite, but I'm gonna freaking try. Because I have another Awoken Rail Spike, and with the Transcendent, I can still play infinitely, you know? So you're gonna move up to the pyre. I have multiple imps in the boxes. Oh, but I got nowhere to put them. I can at least get energy back from the Transcendent and put 100 armor on this imp in the front. All right, there you go. It's all up to you now, buddy. Okay, I want energy. I want rage. And with no more places to place, I mean, look at the imps! It's an imp bonanza! There's the morsel blitz. There should really be an imp blitz. Let's make all these cards free, I suppose. Oh, hey, another important work. I guess we'll just, you know, play that and get our imp back. Oh, hey, look, there you are. Oh, I can't play you there. Well, I can play you here. Give this imp 200 armor. Yeah, that's good. Surely they can, you know, keep the pyre alive. I mean, you're dead. I can't believe you're dying to an imp floor. You must feel really, like, salty. I don't know, I'm like, keep you alive and then maybe you can get hit by the Alpha Fiend, but you're dead too. End turn. Gulag Rabito, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Have you finally mastered the Lady Impress? No, she's still trash. I've just found a broken combination and I'm getting lucky with the draws, and I've thinned out my deck enough that it's actually working. I still don't necessarily love the Lady Imp though. Though I will acknowledge the brokenness of this run. Which is relatively broken. So, Molting Imp, oop, Molting Imp, oop, Molting Imp. Bring you back, and an Imp. And then honestly, I'm gonna put you to the top because I want these imps to die so I can play more imps. We have very little rage on our champion though, I'm noticing. Is this the imp we're getting every turn? At start of turn, add a random imp to your hand. We're not getting the Impsicle, I'm realizing. I think we're drawing too many, which is kind of disappointing, because I actually do want new imps coming into my hand. I think we have to stop playing the root seeds for card draw. I have to stop drawing cards, is what it boils down to. So let's kill these imps. So we'll draw +7 next turn, which I think is good enough. Could hidden passage one of these imps. Like, no, get you out of there. So let's see. Resolve adds an imp. Then we get an imp after we draw. So yeah, we have to make sure we have capacity for an imp, and that way we might luck into a Transcend Imp, or a Welder Helper, or a Rage Imp. It's also possible that this imp is being added to the draw pile if it can't fit in my hand, but I don't think that's the case, because it says add it to your hand, and sometimes the game, when that happens, it just silently fails and then doesn't even add the card. So I think this is how we want to handle it. Sorry, but like, come on. I gotta kill these imps at some point. I mean, I have another Endless Welder Helper that I haven't killed, so it's not dying. Also, you're dead. I am taking 800 damage though, which means that this fight is lasting for a long time. Please, thank you. Oh, there you are. I need to kill these upper floor imps a little bit more repeatedly. That way I actually get the, Endless Imps back, because the Endless Imps are very important. Okay, so that's 400 gold. Return a random consumed spell to your hand. This is gonna be unbelievably broken. Consume, add stings. No! +1 energy per turn for the rest of battle. No. You know, honestly, a Rooted feels nice. We can keep those big enemies from the Last Divinity fight from going up and killing us. So I actually do love that. And I don't, like, we have to duplicate a card in order to get enough shard packs, so we have to go left. Train Stewards. +4 armor each time it's applied. Yeah, I mean, that does benefit us. It's not much, but it does. +5 HP, units get -1. I think we'll go for I mean, we don't need the HP, and I'd rather not have the imps live if I have them on an imp floor. I think we'll reduce the damage from enemies. And then I love on the first turn having 10 cards. It means we're gonna get what we want at the beginning of the combat. Now, do we need to remove consume from an imp in a box? I think the answer is obviously yes. And then, I don't know, at this point I'm just like, purge a card, and then we will get rid of... We don't need root seeds anymore. I think I've come to realize that is not a good card. And we will double up on... I mean, another Transcendent is nice. Another... Oh, this does not give us enough shard packs, does it? Right, it has to be the imp. All right, well, there you go. 3 endless Transcendents coming your way. Plus 20 magic power and consume. Get the Vine Grasp out of here. Let's make the, I don't know, focus growth better. That way, you know what? That way it'll be free if it gets hit by the Rail Spike. There you go. Half of buff and debuff effect stacks. I do not care. All right, well, there's all of our imps. So, how much damage is coming in? 10, 20, 30, 40, more than 45. But we can put imps, we actually have a Welder Helper, so we can do this. It's gonna be Queen, Welder Helper, and then I actually think you Vine Grasp the Welder Helper to draw it immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you play this. Did not get energy back, which is unfortunate. But even if I can't play everything, I think we're still okay. I also still want to imp in a box, though. So I think we're gonna do Molting Imp. Oh, that actually saves us all the damage, which is beautiful. Endless Imp. I could also kill an imp. But let's spend 2 energy on imp in a box to see what we get. We got a Transcend Imp, which is fine. It's no energy imp, which is what I was really hoping for, but we can still make this work easily enough. I did this in a weird order. I could have gotten more armor, but that's still fine. And turn. So he's making it up slightly. He's not gonna live forever. He's gonna freaking die at some point. Also, we're gonna bring back a Vine Grasp. The idea, though, is that if we can draw infinitely, we might be able to go infinite with Awoken Rail Spike, Infinite Energy, and Impish Scholar with the Pyre Chomper and the Endless Transcendence and killing them over and over again with Vine Grasps. So, like, there is actually a bit of a synergy here, in theory, especially if we can get another Impish Scholar in the deck somehow, via, like, an Imp in a box, I don't know, maybe an Imp in a box? So use Sweep, which does mean you will kill my Imps. I'm here to tell you, I don't really care what you do to my imps. Yeah, you worry me though. I might have to do something to, you know, slow you down. But we'll start with the Pyre Chomper. Draws an Endless Imp, which is good because now it means we can kill these units. We will play you. We don't need more energy off of those. I think we'll just, oh dude, we got the Imp in a box back. Okay, well, take some more damage. I gotta like find a way to kill you and kill you. I think we'll do that. And then we did get Vine Grasp back. I mean, I'll hit you with the Vine Grasp. I might be able to kill you on the next floor. Otherwise, I'm gonna be the one who's dying. So, Welder Helper, Pyre Chomper, Queen's Imp, and then we'll draw 13 cards. I need more capability of killing my own imps. That's really the thing that's getting me right now. I have no way of really icing my own imps. I'm gonna be overwhelmed with them at some point. Not even at some point. I'm gonna be overwhelmed with them right now. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna. Oh my god, we got it again. I guess I'm just gonna give you all those bonuses. So there you go. Have fun with that. And then, you know, honestly, at this point, I kind of want to ascend you. There you go. And then we'll kill this imp, so that it's dead forever. And then we'll... I don't want you to be ensnared down here. I want you to move up, so you're out of my way. I'll ensnare you. There, now you're not pinning the pyre. I don't really want to do more card draw. We've learned our lesson there. You don't sweep. I've no more capacity for anything. Both Transcend Imps are coming up, which is beautiful, but do I really want to play him right now when... Where's my tank? There you are. There you are, and there's the Alpha Fiend. I haven't even played either of those units. I mean, at this point, I'm like, whatever, just like, end turn. I still haven't, you know, I have one coming around. I'm just gonna play this to draw through the deck faster. And then, I don't know, play one Transcend Imp. And then Vine Grasp ya. And now you're dead. Okay, beautiful. Like, end turn. I don't want to think about it. I need more ways of killing my imps. That's what it boils down to. I can't kill them fast enough. They're like replicating. They're little buggers like that. All right. Anyways, hey, I can actually play my cards now. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, there's more cards coming back. Hey, I have nothing in my discard pile now, which is beautiful. So, I think we will... I mean, I gotta get the Alpha Fiend out somehow. I mean, I guess we could... Okay, bear with me. Vine Grasp... Ascend. Ascend. Okay, then you can put the Alpha Fiend out. Then, you important work. And then you get your Vine Grasp back. Oh no, Impfinite Box is the one we got back. Well, I mean, I don't really have capacity for imps right now. That has been the problem, so I think we don't play that card. I think we probably don't want to put more imps down on the field at this point. Oh my god. This is absurd, and I don't know how to, like, fix these floors? I need the Ascend card. That's what I need. I need my imps to die. I think I really do need to play the Queen on floor 2 on the next fight. That way I have room to kill imps. Because I need to play imps, but I also need to, like, get them out of the deck, but I also need a floor with just my champion. And I need a floor where I can ascend Alpha Fiends and whatnot to the upper floor. So, like, I really do need another floor. It's kind of silly that is what I have gotten myself into right now. Well, got a Vine Grasp. Guess we'll kill you with that, and then get another Vine Grasp and kill you with that, and get another... Oh, get another Awoken's Rail Spike. I mean, I guess we could play that. Hey, get another Vine Grasp. By the way, Tia. Oh, I have 37 energy. Probably seems like a good turn to Awoken's Rail Spike. You know what? I think I've changed my mind. I think I want to play these so I don't add more imps to my deck. I have too many imps. Look at them, they're still here. By the way, there's a Vine Grasp. Oh, hey, I got another one of these. Well, let's keep drawing more cards next turn. Is the top floor doing fine? Yeah, top floor is doing fine. Let's, I don't know, do this again? I'm tempted to just like razor sharp my own imp, but it's probably better to play it on you. Ah, we can ascend you. Get out of here. I've finally done it. Okay, I can get you out of the system. Can draw more cards. It's like for every Transcend Imp I get back, I either get back the Vine Grasp that consumes, or I get back the Awoken's Railspike, which allows me to get more Vine Grasps. And because by playing that, I can draw my imps and then play the imps for the Vine Grasp. So I've looped. I've infinitely looped. Completely by accident. Let's heal you, honestly. You can get stronger. I might be able to go infinite right now. I hate to say it. But by getting a card back every time I play an imp, I might just be immortal. I may have hit the end though. I might have to play an imp in a box to get more imps out there. Hold on, I may have screwed it up. I have no energy for the Awoken's Railspike. You know what, honestly? Get out of there. There we go. Oh, I don't have the energy to play it up here! Well, we got an intern. You know what, yeah, ascend the queen to the second floor. Now I have a floor where the imps all die. There you go, it's beautiful. All right, so, I don't know, ensnare you. Still have the Transcend Imp, so. It also buys me another turn to get set up, which I kind of like. Okay, let's see what we get out of this. Rage Imp? We got our Rage Imp, let's go. So all the garbage imps go on the bottom floor so that they die. That's gonna be the new rule here. And if I get a consume, I just kill one of my own imps to play another one. If we follow this rule, I think nothing can end us. You know, actually, you should come up here so I can kill you. So anything that's free and buffs damage, we play. We have another Impish Scholar. So now we're gonna get 2 consume cards back every time we play an Impish Scholar. So I think now we have gone infinite. I don't think there's a way in which we can't go infinite right now. Because literally every turn I can play just an infinite number of spells. Okay, let's get you up here, I suppose. And then Transcend him. Vine Grasp, kill the imp. What do we got here? Oh, wait, would you look at this? It's a razor sharp edge. Hey, how you doing? I don't even know who you were. I just killed you because you were there. You existed. Sorry. The Divinity will kill the imps you play on the top floor. I suppose that's a good point that I don't want to have the units up here for the sweep, but like the thing is that I don't think it matters, because if I go infinite, then I just win. And we have gone infinite. I can play this forever. Because every turn, I just get the same cards back. I mean, I'm slowly ascending the units one at a time and killing them. And I mean, honestly, I should probably buff your attack, but I'm gonna keep buffing this guy just to see, you know, if we can get him down to 1 HP on this turn. But like, you play the imps, you kill the imps with Vine Grasp, which allows you to draw the imps that you've just killed. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to ascend another imp so that it dies. You go that. And you go that. And you this. And this. I mean, I think we've reproved the concept. We can go infinite, and I have 5,000 armor on my queen. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know why I'm still playing cards at this point. It just doesn't matter. You know what I would really love? A frickin' One Horn's Tome. I would love to get infinite multi-strike on my queen. Unfortunately, I do not recall one showing up on this run, which is highly unfortunate. Snare. Really wish that would work on you. Well, let's put some imps down, I suppose. Nothing was consumed? Alright, well, we'll consume something. Also, I love that you're killing the imps down here. That's what I need from you at all times. Kill all my imps, please. We got a Vine Grasp. How come I only got one card back? Oh, that's the only consumed card. Here I thought I had done something wrong. I did. I just didn't draw the consumed cards. I discarded them last time around. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. Anyways, you're dead. Let's just make sure that you also are dead. I mean, I do have 3 of these Endless Transcendents. I mean, this is what you want out of one of these runs with the Queen, right? You want to go infinite? Well, we got it. We went in. We did it. We went infinite. So there's another card back every turn. And there's more Rage, which is big. I did want the Rage. That's not Spell Chain. Oh, there's more energy. Just in case you thought we were having an energy problem. You know what sucks? They're not all dying. It kind of sucks. Clung, 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 clung. Like, things are happening. Buffs are taking place somewhere. I also have no regen. This is not a regen build, is it? Hey, it's Final Wave. Let's make sure that you're dead. You're taking 170. Oh, God. Tia! All right. So now the real question is, can we actually kill the final boss? Because we're gonna have to go infinite very quick, or just play enough imps that we can kill the units that spawn on the bottom floor. We might want to start on the bottom, we might want to start in the middle. It kind of just depends. Should have kept the torches. Dragon Flame, have you played Monster Train? Because, spoilers, I don't have torches. I never did. When you play the Queen, you get imps, not torches. So you have like a double hard time killing your imps. Is that damage shield? Look, that's not gonna save you. So we do have an Endless Transcendent, an Important Work, a Welder Helper, and an Imp in a Box with Spell Chain. I think we're okay on the bottom floor. Although if we're okay on the bottom floor, why not start in the middle and then have a floor where we can kill imps? Well, because it just, like, doesn't matter right now. Let's just start here, you know? Relax, chill. I think we'll play the Thorn Hollow. I can keep healing my my Alpha Fiend, actually. That'll be fine. We want to Imp in a Box. Well, hold on. Let me buff your damage. Then, excuse me, let us Imp in a Box. Which did not give me the imps I was looking for, but it did give me some good imps. And I can keep killing my imps and bringing them back anyways, so we can get that process started. I have another imp in a box, but I can't really play him down here. I think we're just gonna spike to see what we get. And, I mean, that's the whole point of getting imps that you can kill. So everything's dying. Really, once we buff our queen enough that she can kill the boss, the other floors will not matter. Now, I don't have enough energy to do what I want. We're not at that point yet. We're gonna get there. We're just not there yet. So this will be card draw. Okay, didn't get what we wanted, but that's okay. Keep playing your imps. You're actually killing all these minions, which is amusing. So I think what's happening with the turn order is we throw the imps, we do 80 damage. 80? No, we do 120 damage. The frontline tank dies, and then we can hit the second position enemy, killing them. So it's actually really nice to have the imp toss ability because it kills any like tanks that are in front. I never really thought about that, but it does make sense, I suppose. All right, so they got tossed. We also got the Pyre Chomper finally. So the Pyre Chomper goes out, and then all of a sudden, everyone's gonna have a bad time. There's no sweepers, which is beautiful. You might as well buff the queen. Because if I can get it to a point where the queen is able to, yes. If I can get it to a point where the queen is able to kill everything on her floor every turn, then all of her damage is going to go into the boss. But we're not quite there yet, as you can see. So I'm going to do this, and this, and this. I don't know, I might just ascend this unit at some point. Units are making it up. I'm just waiting for my rail spikes to show up. Once we get a rail spike, we're okay. Did we consume one? We did. Okay, because we consumed one, we can actually get one back on this turn, which is important. Because now that we have infinite energy, we can actually make this work. So you, I hate to say it, you do need to go. Okay, okay, we got 2 of them. I accept it. If the game wants to give me 2, the game can give me 2. So what do? You just make sure you vine grasp one of them. This floor is gonna suck. I don't know how I'm gonna kill him. I mean, it might be worth it to move the queen up and then start playing things on this floor just to kill these units that made it by me. I'll be leaving behind 30 damage, but I'll be picking up damage up here. We'll start with a draw. Oh, hey, look at what I got. And then, you know, I can heal these units. You're doing 120 damage. It's not enough to get the kill, but hopefully we'll get there. You're doing 150. You know, if I play imps up here, they'll rage enough, but I'd much rather just bring my queen up. I'd much rather just bring my queen up on this turn. Anyways, we got things to do. We got another rail spike, which is good. Just play it, draw 4 cards. One of which is the Animus, but I don't really want to play her because oh, you know, I can totally play her. She's gonna die on the top floor. Honestly, get out of my deck. That's how much I care about you. You know what? Yeah, we can just move the imps up and then they will die. Dude, I don't know why I didn't think about that until just now, even though chat told me about it earlier. I don't know what I'm looking for. I can't play anything. End turn. I screwed up somewhere along the line. We're gonna have to make up for it here and stop these units from hitting the pyre. At least like real hard. Also, you're making it up? You're a dick. I gotta stop you now. Sorry, this imp, though, he's gonna live. He's got infinite damage, apparently. But you I gotta take care of, which means I really do need to ascend at some point on this floor. So we get the Vine Grasps back. I do have a Rail Spike in the Consume pile. Is that our only consumed spell? No, we have Imp in a box. If I play this Transcend Imp, we have like a 50-50 chance of getting it, and we got it. Okay. So, we need to... I hate to say it, I need to like dump normal imps. I keep wanting to kill the Transcend Imp and bring it back. I don't think that's what we need. Although that is how you go infinite until you can get 2 of the Impish Scholars into your summon pool. So what's coming up? Hidden Passage and Snare Root Seeds? I'd actually like the Hidden Passage, because then I can abandon the floor and then deal with you. because you're a jerk. And now you're dead. By the way, tia. And then we get more imps. It's just energy imps. Just energy imps, but we'll put them down here and they'll die a magnificent, fiery, wonderful, beautiful death. And then we'll kill you and bring you back. I have a 1-cost root seed still? I gotta do something about that card. Does not belong in this this deck anymore. Got an imp in a box. This one purges, I'll play it. Still not what I'm looking for. I guess we will just ascend one of you. I love being able to ascend into the sweep. It's actually extremely helpful. This is not the card I wanted, but I actually do like it because now I can stack up a lot of rage. I mean, we're doing 90 damage, which is not the worst. You're not quite dying, which is unfortunate, but I can't play any cards. Until I get that second Impish Scholar into the draw pile, I can't go infinite. Alright, we'll start with a... I mean, you might as well start with the Welder Helpers. Draw 22. I don't know, probably not right now. Look, let's be honest, we got stuff in the draw pile. Start here. Actually, I have too many Welder Helpers, I'm realizing. I need fewer Welder Helpers. Did get an imp in a box back. Okay, no more Welder Helpers, please. Standard imps are like able to be played, which is beautiful. This will play another one of you. Got the imp in a box back, all right. Impish Scholar, nope. At least we can keep buffing your damage. You guys are getting a lot of armor. It doesn't matter. Your armor is like the least of my problems. Although I am like out of cards to play now, so. Really, who's to blame except me here? You're just a tank? Will you stay at the front? I think you'll stay at the front. Whatever, just stop you. Can I play anything else? Yes, I can play one more imp, and I have no more energy because I don't have room here for a Transcendent. I could have played the Transcendent at the bottom, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to make an imp at the front have 100,000 armor. It prevents me from playing cards elsewhere. Now, my Alpha Fiend did die. Oh well. That's kind of what I'd say about that. Hidden Passage, ascend a unit. I don't know, I could ascend you, but I'm probably better off ascending your friend. It's a lot of things that just kind of like happen. I think we will kill you. Then let's get some imps. It's just Welder Helpers again. It's just never-ending Welder Helpers. How does this floor look? Okay, look, the enemies here, admittedly, they're not really taking as much damage as I would have liked. I do have to find some method of dealing with them. You sweep, so I am actually just gonna play imps down here. Make sure that I have a imp in hand, and then draw this. I got an ascend. What can I do with an ascend? Wow, you're not taking any damage? Oh, because I need to put more imps down there. And then you'll die in one hit, and then you're not going anywhere. I gotta find a way to make you die. I don't know, could kill an imp. I mean, I actually don't mind playing this to kill an imp. Anything that buys me like another imp slot on a floor, I think is okay. You're endless though, so you should in theory come back. I have infinite energy, dude. I mean, Could just ascend you. Could also just ascend you. Like, I'm just thinking, is there a reason to ascend anything that's not my imps? The answer is no. Also, these guys are gaining armor every time I kill a unit, which I only just realized now, but if I can keep drawing through to the ensnare, then I can stop them in their tracks. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for right now. Draw me another consume card, please. It's just a Vine Grasp. Okay. Well, we'll kill you. And then play you. And then draw more cards. I really hope I can, like, kill these guys before they move up, because I am giving them hundreds of armor. I just need to hit the ensnare, and then I can stop them, and then, you know, wait a turn, and then kill them next turn, but it's hard to get to that point. I guess we'll start buffing you. I do have a Queen's Imp. I'm kind of running out of hand space, though, I'm noticing. It's the Impish Scholar. We have to play the Impish Scholar. It's not the card that I wanted. I'm out of things to play. No, I can still play some more imps. But now, with the second Impish Scholar, I think, go infinite. But I still have to stop these guys from hitting the pyre. I can still root them on the top floor, so it's not the end of the world. It's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. I suppose we should kill an imp in order to place another imp. I don't want the Endless Welder Helpers next turn. I really wish I could have gone, like, more infinite there. But now that we've got two Impish Scholars, we can bring back an infinite number of consume cards. And there's the Ensnare, which, you know, just, let's be honest, needs to be played. So now we're not gonna die. Beautiful. You're dead. Beautiful. What do? You do nothing? Just get rid of a tank, basically. Then transcend him. Important work. Imp in a box. Bolting Imp. I don't know, play a Welder Helper, why not? Then play a Queen's Imp, why not? Gotta get things out of the deck basically as quickly as possible. Then we get two consume cards back. One of which is a Vine Grasp, which is what we need. We also do need, oh no, we have an Awoken Rail Spike in our hand. We don't need it, we have it. Another Rage Imp I will take, happily. Play another Transcend Imp. Got another Vine Grasp. Basically, it's a 1-to-1. You play one, you get one. You get another Vine Grasp. 1-to-1. You play one, you get one. Ding! Then, keep buffing you. You're being buffed extremely slowly, admittedly, but it is happening. I do have another Vine Grasp somewhere, I think. So I'm just not getting them both back? Look how many imps are in the death pile. There's so many imps that are dead. I just killed the boss unit that was up on this floor accidentally. They're dead now. Also, I just obliterated you. And now you're both dying. Beautiful. By the way, Tia! Alright, let's add another imp to our hand. By the way, I have 84 energy, in case you didn't notice. So we're gonna draw 84 cards, if we can. And I'm kinda thinking, I might as well just, like, bring another one of you up. to get murdered, and then, look, at this point, I want to make sure that I don't lose, but I'm also having fun with it. This is a fun run. It's strange. You got to admit, this is unusual. Is this the run that teaches Abe to love the Queen Imp? No, I still hate her. She is still trash, but on this weird run where I've managed to get an infinite combo, it is pretty fun. But that's because it's an infinite combo, not because it's the Queen Imp. The Queen Imp is still trash. But if you've ever wanted to watch someone get 9999 armor on a Queen Imp, we're gonna do it, I think. I hope so anyways. Actually, I might just kill the boss using imps at this point. I might almost be at that point where just by playing my imps, we kill you. Oh look, 3 more Transcendence. All right, well. You play this one, you get a Vine Grasp. There's actually no more space in my hand, so I do need to purge some cards. Like, getting 2 Vine Grasps is nice because it means I have room to put another imp. I mean, on top of the one that I'm putting down and killing via the Vine Grasp. Like, this is really where it's at, because now I can clear the imps as I place them by getting 2 for 1. So you kill them, you might as well dump a card. Heck, there's actually room if I want for like more imps, but I'd rather still kill the imps that I have, just to make sure that I'm saving space. Okay, so now I killed another imp on the bottom floor, so I have more room, more imp capacity. Imp capacity? I don't know. You're almost dead down there. I haven't even done anything to you. I'm just playing imps. Oh, hey, look, a Consume Vine Grasp. Oh, hey, look, both Vine Grasps. The boss is dead right now. It's waves remaining 2, and you're dead. Are we at 9? We're at 0999 armor. Why does it say O? Why does it say 09999 armor? That doesn't make sense. Anyways, at this point, I do want to kill you with imps. So, I am going to just keep playing imps. Oh, I don't have the energy for that. All right, well, how about this? Now I got 36 energy. I think that's probably good enough. Hey, Rage Imps. I like Rage Imps. Oh, hey, look, another Armor Imp. All right, Transcend Imp. So 1265, I mean, we actually do a lot of damage, don't we? I do 150 damage per imp, so like this isn't gonna take that long. The game is also like lagging a lot. I really hope it doesn't crash, because this would be a long fight to have to redo. Is the Vengeful Shard. Thank God it's free. How would I pay for it? You and these imps. No more cards to draw? Surely I have another Vine Grasp in the draw pile. Oh, there it is. Why was it there? Because there was no space in my hand or something? I don't know, that seems strange. Anyways, you're dead. I'm up to 3 Transcendence again, which is not ideal. Oh, there they are. Just had to make sure I had them. Wouldn't want to, you know, lose these Transcendence. I'm also up to 1078 Rage, which is nice. There's also imp capacity up here, so let me ice that imp, and then, you know, if I need it, I have a emergency imp space. Anyways, that should do it. Gotcha. No more cards to draw. All right, so, you know, yeah, classic imp build, just go infinite. Forehead. I still don't like the Queen Imp though, because I seem to only ever have 2 types of runs with her. Either runs where I break the game or runs where I'm struggling to even defeat like the first boss. It seems to be my, you know, wall is with that queen imp. But at least we got one of those victories out of the way. And all you need is Impfinite boxes, and how many did we have? 3 endless transcend imps? So we could definitely go Impfinite. Anyways, that was a bit of a long run. I didn't intend for it to be a long run, but I died, restarted, and then went for like another, probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes over what I needed to do just so I could go infinite and kill a boss just by playing imps that I had played. I mean, I had like 60 imps in the death pile. Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch if I want to go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire. This is not Slay the Spire. It's actually Monster Train. It's hard to tell the difference. They're both card games. You play cards. They do damage. And you block things. Easy to get confused. I understand. Don't worry about it.